Honourable Member for Bendigo.
Thank you, Deputy Speaker. And, you know, the spin from this government is just extraordinary. To say that their education plan is needs-based funding is just wrong and flat out untrue. So let's just compare a couple of schools in my electorate to demonstrate how wrong and misleading this government is. The Kennington Primary School, one of the largest primary schools in the Bendigo electorate, over 600 students. Under the Labor model, next year this school would have got $500,000 in needs-based, the original Gonski funding. What do they get from this mob last night in the budget? Only $73,900. That's a bit of a difference. That's just a bit of a difference. That's an entire music program. That's quite a few teachers. That's teacher aides. Another example, Bendigo Senior Secondary. Under the Labor original Gonski model, they would have got $1.6 million in extra funding, needs-based funding for the largest VCE VCAL program in the state of Victoria being delivered at Senior Secondary. What do they get last night in the budget and under this government's version of what they call needs-based? Only $265,800. That's a really big difference between $1.6 million to $265,800. Now, they say it's needs-based funding. Last night, I looked at on their website, their own calculator, Lightning Reef Primary School, the school of hard knocks. They are trying so hard to catch up on numeracy and literacy, and it's in a very disadvantaged low SES area in Bendigo. They forgo watering their oval to keep on a part-time teacher aide. They don't have enough money in their budget to water an oval. What's the boost they get from this government, the top-up? It's less than $40,000 in their version of needs-based. But yet, another independent school just up the road, who's doing quite well, gets $500,000. It is not needs-based funding that this government has put forward. Just because you call it needs-based funding, it is not. The schools who most need the money continue to miss out on this government. Kennington Primary School, Bendigo Senior Secondary School, our Catholic schools in Bendigo are upset. The ones on the west side of town are doing worse than the ones on the east side of town. And now this government is saying that the Catholics, who quite frankly are a little bit better at managing money when it comes to schools, they're now targeting them. So this government is not serious about needs-based funding. It is not serious about Bendigo schools, and the announcements last night prove again that our schools are worse off under a Liberal national government, and I call on them to implement the full and original Gonski-based funding.
I thank the honourable member for her contribution